Take a break from your busy schedule and join Harold Sala for Guidelines, a 5-minute commentary on living.
Transitions in life are never easy. Remember how it was when you were a youngster and you moved from one grade to another, or changed neighborhoods when your parents moved. You have that same feeling as an adult when you move from one job to another or change positions at work. Pondering the transition from one year to another leaves you with those same feelings within. A trace of nostalgia, a hint of excitement, and certainly the smell of fear. Yet, in the wise providence of God, there comes a time when you have to close the door on one phase or period of your life and make the passage to the next. I understand this. My wife and I are downsizing, moving into a much smaller home, leaving behind the one in which we raised our family. Mixed emotions? Yes. There's an interesting phrase found in the book of Acts chapter 19. Here Luke uses the phrase, "Now after these things were finished," and he tells how it was time for Paul to leave Ephesus and move towards Jerusalem, even though he had forebodings and even fear in his heart about what was ahead. Perhaps you have some of those same feelings as you think about the year ahead and what it may bring to you. One of the comforting things about the future is that it simply arrives one day at a time. You didn't awaken at the stroke of 12:01 on the morning of January 1 to the blast of angelic trumpets or the peal of a golden harp as the new year arrived. The sun slowly painted the clouds pink on the eastern horizon, and another day was announced only by the chirping of the birds in the early morn. Another comforting thought is that the great God who met you yesterday is just as present and able to meet you today, no matter what the challenge of tomorrow holds. Because God is timeless, with neither beginning nor end, He is present as an unending reality to walk with you as a friend, no matter what the future may hold. That's very good news. When I go somewhere I've never been before, I always want to know what to expect. What's it like there? How can I prepare for what I'll face upon arrival and avail myself of the best information available? In a real sense, that's the way it is as you ponder the future. There's no information better than that coming from someone who has had first-hand experience. I've come to observe that many of the prophecies about the coming new year are often inaccurate. There is, however, a voice you can trust, and a book that has been proven reliable as a guide to tomorrow. It's the Bible, still the best-selling document in most of the world. This amazing book gives insights as to what the future holds, not in broad generalities, but in specific great detail. The scenario in the Middle East, for example, is coming into rapid focus exactly as the prophets foretold 2,800 years ago. That's part of the reason you can trust your Heavenly Father to give you guidance and direction when it comes to the little decisions of your life, what I call the rice and fish or bread and butter decisions of life. For some of you, tomorrow is a great big question mark, and even acknowledging it creates fear in your heart. You'd just as soon trust a fortune cookie as your own instincts. Today's commentary is just for you. Reach out and take the strong hand of God and realize He will walk with you day by day, hour by hour.
You've just heard Dr. Harold Sala with Guidelines, a 5-minute commentary on living. If you would like to listen to the program again, download a copy, subscribe to our e-commentary, or view other resources, visit guidelines.org. We would like to hear from you too. You can email us at info@guidelines.org. That's info@guidelines.org. Thanks for listening, and we invite you to join us again for the next edition of Guidelines.